Hey race fans, Steve Letarte here from NBC Sports, back with my odds and gambling expert, PJ Walsh from the Action Network. PJ, I'm glad I didn't listen to a thing you said last week. I took my own advice and I had a monster fantasy day in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think you need to come up with a new title for expert because last week I certainly was not one of those.
Well, it's bound to happen to all of them, but this week I couldn't be more excited. Short track, prime time, Wednesday night, Martinsville under the lights, my favorite racetrack on the entire circuit. So I'm going to ask you, PJ, you can only give me one name, one cornerstone, the must-have. Who is the big name that you're going to surround the rest of your lineup around this weekend?
It's Kyle Busch. He's the plus 450 favorite. Last 9 races at Martinsville, he has 2 wins and 8 top 5s. That's a pretty good cornerstone to have on your fantasy team. So I'll go with Kyle Busch.
All right, well, funny enough, my must-have is out of the Joe Gibbs camp as well. I think you couldn't go wrong with either Truex or Denny Hamlin, but I am must-picking Denny Hamlin. His numbers, look, I wrote the notes down, 3 straight top 5s. We all know he's won there 5 times, but here's the real reason. It's June. But concrete's going to be warmer. The rubber is going to stick better. It's going to get chunky. It's going to get slimy. Denny Hamlin, patient around the curb. I've chased him for years, out of the throttle a long time, to the gas once and once only. Great drive off when rear tires wear. This is a Denny Hamlin sort of day. I am definitely taking Denny Hamlin. But if you have keys that you're going to take, that means you have people you're going to have to avoid. I'll go first. Alex Bowman in the 88. Absolutely avoiding Alex Bowman. His numbers in Martinsville are not good. 0 laps led, 0 stage points. But perhaps more importantly, he's pretty dang good at all the mile and has to 2 miles. So I'm going to save them. No reason to risk it.
Yeah, Bowman's actually my number 2 avoid for all those reasons. When you have driver limits, save him for the big fast tracks. I'm going with Kevin Harvick as an avoid for the same reasons. Not that he's necessarily going to be bad. He's just so good everywhere else. What's the point of burning him here? And the racing here can be a little random, so he could get caught up in a wreck, speeding up pit road, something along those lines. I'm saving Harvick.
Well, there's another one that I'm not going to put. It's actually another group, the rookies. Avoid the rookies. Guys, you got to remember, Xfinity doesn't run at Martinsville, or hasn't in the past. We're talking no laps other than trucks for both Christopher Bell, the same way for Cole Custer. I think Tyler Reddick's going to struggle. Martinsville's never been good on rookies, so I know PJ and I can avoid rookies. All right, PJ, so you gave me a must-have. You gave me an avoid. How about the value pick? If you're avoiding Kevin Harvick, who else are you putting in your lineup? Give me that one guy I got to have. That's a good value.
I'll go with his teammate, Clint Bowyer. I don't know if 20-1, 25-1 is necessarily a long shot, but, if you're using driver limits, I like Clint Bowyer. In 2018, which is the package they used then, is pretty similar to what they're going to use on Wednesday night. He won a race there. He had the 3rd best driver rating, so I'm going to plug Bowyer in.
I like it. I think we're on the same sort of trend because I'm taking a teammate of my avoid driver as well. I'm actually taking William Byron. I know his numbers in Martinsville are very skewed. They don't look very good, but the last race there, he was up front most of the day, stayed out of trouble, looked like he knew what he was doing. He reminded me of the Jeff Gordon. Remember when the light bulb clicked for Jeff Gordon, he went on a tear. I'm not saying William Byron's got to go win 5, 6, 7 Martinsvilles, but I do think that Chad Knaus on top of the pit box, he knows what no practice means. He knows what an old school setup means. He knows what a warmer concrete is going to mean. So I have William Byron as my value pick. But guys, most importantly, get your lineups in. The race is midweek, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock on FS1. Cup cars, short track racing under the lights at Martinsville.